NSUKWA community continued its building and onward advancement as the youth leadership election, which began last week, came to the peak, with the election set for Monday, 3rd of February, with the Electoral Committee going into the preliminary processes. Today, the much-anticipated election began with accreditation of eligible voters. The overwhelming turnout of the youth in Enede Primary School gave a clear indication that the community youth wanted this process in earnest. While there were consensus and unanimous candidates, others lined up for election, which was by option A4 as it is well known, where voters line up behind their choice candidates.
So please, where is your agent? Give us one agent. Desmond, give us one agent. Azubes, come. Azubes, come as an agent and give us one agent here. Oh yeah, come. You stand here. Azubes, stand here. Okay, go here. You come here.
The voting proper was conducted by the Chairman and Secretary of the Electoral Committee, Mr. Raymond Izukwe, and Mr. Erasmus Nwandokwai, and witnessed by the Delta State Ministry of Youth Development, with the Commissioner for the Ministry, Barrister Trakiriowei Harry ThankGod, physically present.
This one. Count from here. Let me count from the center. Let the chairman get the I am the chairman. Why the chairman is supposed to be reported to? Go ahead, go ahead. Aya, please. Aya, you start your count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's what they got from the year 12. That's what the year 12. unopposed. Who would anyone have been one answer? I will be any tin and yet I'm not as a public vendor, Mareto. That I is a good abon or so on or Coranazo. I'll do a better of yours. No, so who's not going to have a put the in office of the president and the vice president. The office of the president in the order of this. Yabo. Harrison issue.
As elected, Izu Harrison Opia, President, Ife Dishu Augustine, Vice President, Onyeka Victor Bigwa, Secretary General, Chika Stephen Adigwe, Assistant Secretary General, Wisdom Akpono, Public Relations Officer, Ogochukwu Frank Uwafili, Sports Secretary, Onyemike Victor, Social Secretary, Augustina Ebinim, Financial Secretary, Iwe Bunem Festus Amupume, Welfare Secretary, and Chiefo Anthony Okofo, Treasurer.
Honorable Commissioners, the Commissioner for Youths and Development, that is ThankGod, and the Honorable Commissioner for Technical Education, Honorable Ijeoma, Ufoh, the DPO Superdivision. We have come to the conclusion of the election of the NSUKWA Youth Association. My Lord Commissioner, sir, as the elected chairman, my name is Raymond Izukwewale. Alongside with my committee, my secretary is here, Erasmus Wanokwai, and other members of the committee. We are glad to publicly give you the rundown of the results so far. This election was conducted on the 3rd of February 2025. No. By 3 p.m.
No, you want no, sir. It's not you, Ross.
Come closer. The election,
until they call you before you appear.
I come to conclusion by 10 minutes after 4. And of course, it's in line with our program that between 4:10 and 4:15 we will declare the result. So I want to appreciate God that we are still within the confines of the time. And we are glad to give you the results, the running of the results. We started with the position of the treasurer, where we have Okafu Chiefo Anthony and Emeka Olaluku. Mr. Emeka scored 12 votes. Please a round of applause. And Mr. Ufoh Anthony Ufoh scored 235. Sir, by the powers bestowed on me and the electoral commissioner or electoral officer chairman.
Yes, CC.
And with your indulgence, can I please declare the winner? I hereby declare Ufoh Anthony Ufoh. Is the man that supplies out to this community. Probably that is the reason why he participated for the position. And because of trust, we gave it to him. We proceeded to the office of the Ijeoma Priska Oseke. We have Ijeoma Harry Ofene, and we have Ijeoma Festus Amugume. From our result here, Ijeoma Priska Oseke scored 78. Ijeoma Harry Ofene did not show up. And Ijeoma Festus Amugume scored 207. Victor and Ufoh Desmond Ufoh Desmond scored 12 votes. Can we put our hand together for him? Oku scored 100 votes. And Victor Oyemike scored 201 votes. Victor Oyemike is returned as the social secretary of this great association. We also go to where we have Emmanuel Enemue and Ogochukwu Frank Uwefili. Emmanuel Enemue scored 14 votes. Ogochukwu Frank Uwefili scored 8 votes. And Ogochukwu Frank Uwefili we proceeded to PRO where we have a sole contestant who is Wisdom Abono. We went to Secretary General and the Vice. Secretary General is contested by Oyekachukwu Victor and vice by Adi Steven. Both are unopposed. And we started this all with the office of the presidency. Where we also have a sole contestant unopposed in the person of Obia Harris.
Give him a chance, sir! My
Commissioner, sir. I hereby present the elected officers of the Super Youth Association to you. They are standing before you in their I want to believe that a short while you have got an insight of our community. By today, we have met all the criteria to conduct this election. We elected presidents.
Sharing the work. Yes, sharing the work. Yes, first of all, I want to thank all the contestants, those who contested. And I will tell you what to relate. Try and work with the ESCO so the community can move forward. And my president, vice president, and the ESCO members. I want you to see them as a brother, not as those who contest with you, trying to struggle your position with you and making advice or going to carry them away. Today, you have been met. It's not by your power, it's by the special grace of God. It's God that has touched this youth to stand behind you today. And this option of election. And I want to urge you to keep the community first in everything. Community is my number and I want to assure you that the Ministry of Youth is behind you. A free and fair election today where you elected as the new executive of this community. And I believe you are putting your best. You put the enemies to shame. And you put the community to greater height. Whereby any other community in this area we want to copy from you people. On the part of taking it to the king, is aware of this election and is aware that a new body has emerged. I will not take you to him. You take yourself to him, not from the community. I'm just here to observe the peaceful election today. It's your good work that will build a relationship between you and those who are agreeing to the community. And I want you people to be that bridge that the community wants. People have ruled the other way around. Rule the way the people cherish you and talk good about you. Learn from other people's mistakes. Open here and you hear what happened previously. You're all aware. It happens before you. That a body who was not recognized by new people was imposed on you. And the way and manner which they govern you people is like hell. And today, we've gotten a new president. And you are their president, you are their vice, you are their free executive of this community. Please, I beg you, stand up for them. Let them see the difference. That there is really a difference in opposition and the one that is elected. When you oppose, you impose people. You impose the candidates on the people. The people will not appreciate it, they will not value it, because their constant was not set. But today, the entire community have come together to elect you. That is to show went the other way around. But how we should know would allow the other people to continue bullying us. Mr. President, the mountain is on you. And I believe your capacity. For the people to choose you today to be their president, I know you have a lot to give to them. Don't let them down. And God bless this union. And you the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Please, I want to thank you one thing. What the government needs is to be law-abiding. Respect your leader, your king. Respect him. Later you go present yourself to him. Thank you.
I feel so great. NSUKWA is a kingdom that has lived over the years. Things started unfolding, the youth started crying out against people terrorizing the town, that these people were not actually elected by them, but imposed. We were watching from afar until such a time, video clips, pictures of different sporadic attacks here and there. And NSUKWA was under siege. The youth were under siege. So we decided to take the bull by the horn when they petitioned to the youth commissioner that they want their own self-determination. They want to have their own youth body, executive, that will pilot the affairs of youth, work for the progress of the town without fear of intimidation. The Commissioner of Youth came here to ascertain the truth, whether the youth actually want it, in contrary to what they were hearing at Asaba. Lo and behold, the Commissioner came. To his greatest amazement, the youth were unanimous the day he came to know whether they desired the election or not. After that, he endorsed it and said they should arrange for election. Today, it is crystal clear. There's no faction. There's no division. Everybody was happy. The whole youth in the town was unanimous. They spoke in one voice. The people that came from Asaba witnessed it, the police DPO to witness everything. They spoke in one voice, in tranquility and in peace. There was no act of violence. Everybody was calm and the election was conducted. Thank God the executive have emerged. From today, they begin to determine how what we're talking is progress, how this town will move from this level to another level. Progress. Have one voice, lobby the government. So thank God what is playing out. I've asked everybody to be peaceful, law-abiding, go to Her Royal Highness, show him, declare the result to him, showing the new executive. Stress is reduced. This kind of peaceful election has shown that the youth, the town, is for PDP, is for governor. They have demonstrated it that they have pledged loyalty to the governor, Right Honorable Sheriff. They have shown that they love him. He's a grassroots governor, he's a caring governor, and they will be by his side. They have already pronounced that 2027 is a done deal as far as gubernatorial election is concerned. They equally pay their loyalty to our former governor, Ijeoma, that is our father, and we're not going to leave him. As you can see in this town, did you see any rancor? There was no confusion, no noise, no fight. So what is the resolve of the whole town? But what we're pleading is that nobody is indispensable. All of them are still important. We cannot lose any person. What we're pleading is that let even those perceived causing this confusion, let them calm down, team up with the youth to make a better NSUKWA.
The youths of the community, who erupted into wild jubilation celebration, accompanied the president and executive to the palace of the community king.
My able chairman of the High Chief Ufoh of NSUKWA, high rated executive members of NSUKWA Youth Development Association, duly elected February 2025, the year of the Almighty Lord. Diokpa,
elected president, the secretary, and the community youths speak to the press.
Build the youth, build the nation. Yeah, today, the 3rd of February 2025, the year of the Lord, that we, the NSUKWA Youths, conducted our election ordered by the state government of Delta State. And we conclusively ended the election, and all the executive stools were established by that election, duly recognized and duly monitored, supervised by the Ministry of Youth Development, Delta State. And at the end of the election, in the spirit of joy, jubilation, and dancing and celebration, we danced to the palace of our great community, the palace of NSUKWA, to see our royal father, to present ourselves to him that we have successfully carried out our lawful duty of electing our executives. In due time, we will definitely return back to our father in our palace to address him for our royal blessing.
Thank you very much. As a matter of fact, the struggle for emancipation of our youth has begun far a long journey. I'm very elated, I'm very happy that my people repose their confidence in me to elect me as their youth president. And I've made myself available to serve my people meritoriously, to serve my people with confidence and with trust. They have reposed their trust in me, and I'm ready to go
any way to appreciate them by doing the job. My immediate vision is to have a functional secretariat for the youth, where anyone that comes to NSUKWA can pointedly identify a place he can locate the youth of NSUKWA. My second mission is to fill in, because in every community, the community stands on a tripod. The tripod is on 3 feet, 3 legs. And so we have an established leg, which is the first of the tripod, which is the traditional council. And so the second tripod is the youth council. And the third one is the development council. Over the years, the 3 tripods have not been in existence in NSUKWA. And I believe by establishing this tripod completely, will give us a very good ground for NSUKWA to develop. And so today it's a great day that we have established the second foot of the tripod, which is the youth council. My advice to all my brothers and sisters here is this: simple. We are not fighting our fathers. We are not fighting our king. Our king is our king. He's our father. But we've come of age that we can talk to our fathers and say we need to get it right. We need to get NSUKWA to the trajectory where we develop and expand. We need to get NSUKWA on the right channel. We need to establish NSUKWA because we are the leaders of tomorrow, and we start developing our tomorrow from today. Yes, sir. You cannot develop any society without carrying the youth along. And that's why the government of Governor Sheriff Oboriwere decided that every community must have a functional youth body. And that is why this youth association is standing. And so to my fellow youth is simple. You have given me your mandate. You have asked me to lead you. So we have got all it takes. We are well trained. We are well traveled. We want to bring in what is in other climes, other societies with good wealth. Bonny Island every year, their revenue in a community that is not up to half of NSUKWA, their revenue every year runs into hundreds of billions. But there's no crisis there. You know why? These are in proper dimensions. Things are established. Foundations are laid. When foundations are laid, principles are laid. When you follow principles, nobody quarrels with you. Yes, nobody fights you. And so we want to establish this ordinance so that our society could be good for us to live. I forbid a situation where I will stay where I am, where I'm working, and hear that my mother is being beaten. It's a crime to humankind. And so I can't stand such. Yes, sir. I can't say such of my community. That I come from a community where people cannot walk freely, where youth cannot develop themselves. We have capacity youth. We have people that can be well developed. We have people that are artisans. We have graduates here. But you know what? When the foundation is wrong, the building cannot stand. We need to establish a solid foundation for the building to stand.
It's a very, very serious business, and we are going to handle it. We are going to handle it responsible. We are going to handle everything according to the rules and regulations of the Youth Association. We are not going to walk outside the rules and regulations that is governing the youth body. We are going to bring sanity, orderliness, and unity to the youth body of the community. I just have a simple words for the youth. When the president leads, we follow. Once the president asks us to hold on, we should hold on. We should support the president. We should back him up, give the president our 100% support. Follow him with loyalty and obey all the president's instructions. And I promise the youth one thing, that we are not going to lead them astray. We are going to lead them very well and deliver all the rules of democracy to them.
Well, I am very glad, like every other NSUKWA youth. It's a history. We have surmounted one, and more victories to come. So I will urge everybody to support the executive elected, the presidency of NSUKWA Youth. Well, I have no much to say, but to encourage all the youth to be much disciplined, respectful, and follow the president. As he says go, we go. If he says stop, we stop. That is all I have to say for the betterment of NSUKWA. Thank you. I did participate as an aspirant, even though I lost to my opponent, which is normal in every election to lose. It's either you win or you lose. Now, what election means to me? Election
electing a bona fide youth body that represents a community is a must in every community. I mean, every existing community has a representative of young able men and women they select to represent them. It's normal. And I'm very happy that this event took place today. I think this is one of the best things that has actually happened to my community. My advice to the elected youth body is that they should keep to their promise and work diligently, because as an executive, you are elected to serve your people. You're not there for relaxation, you're not there for enjoyment, you're not there for pleasure, but to serve. Report back to your community. We elected you into that position to report back to us. We can as well decide if you're going wrong to call you back to order and tell you we don't want you in that position, and so they should be up and doing work activity. And to every other person, I advise us to come out in our masses, follow up with what is happening in the community, keep upgrading ourselves and keep trying to be better.
The newly elected president hosted the community youth in his home.
Hey! Yes. Let's say you are on the youth to NSUKWA. But now, NSUKWA, and where you go youth now? Now they happy. They put it for my NSUKWA. No, you turn it for my NSUKWA. NSUKWA to one year. Not to come on NSUKWA, the young man. The youth are the one NSUKWA community. Now they put you at the arrow. The youth, I stand on NSUKWA. They can't let the children go on my Amen.
That's all. before him. What a mighty God we serve. Hallelujah. What a mighty God we serve. Hallelujah. What a mighty God we serve. Oh, heaven and earth adore, even angels bow before him. What a mighty God we serve. Baba ine kene no bochingetan. Aina ba me ni buejichi. Aina ja imma maka ni yubekwe me. Ifi ku ya de me. Onwo nya akabu ifi ku maka ni yuit obuchuku no nwe. Otito na so buru nke nefa Jesu. Aina kene na mberi ki yenye ne bochingetan. Aina kene na anyi nwego elected youth body na NSUKWA land. Baba ina ja imma maka n'obodo ndị ọzọ nwe elected bodies waka n'anya obodo dị ka okwu enwego eji ndị nwe ọbụchichi inwekene baba daalụ anyị na-ajaghị mma na-ekene na ndụ ndị na-adị anyị ndị mme na ike ife na ịbịa pụsị ife baba ọkụ nke na iwe nụ ọ bụ na ewe nụ ayụ nụ ayụ yuzu ewe nụ anyị na-ajaghị mma na-ekene baba ya marịgo n'ụbọchị nke tani na NSUKWA adịrịgo mma magon bachiketani NSUKWA agamagon isu ainara ezebube erichime kelesho ni ganudo ayabia na rio ki bia ye the elected executives amamife wenidi kwa we me ke NSUKWA youth ganisu kobudo NSUKWA ganisu nke ni kana rio nefa Kristi di nwanyi bana ada kiba gobero na nzu kona adi ne beni buru na nzo bere na nyazo fueze keli fueze kara anyagozia ogade de anyi manesu nefa Kristi di nwanyi ndi chane madobia ero chigana baba yudu sewe igedu na jiko wenudo ifota mama wenudo nefa Jesu ndi ti ego na deni ndi ti ogewe ende bia ni tuenyi na aga ni me kosifega nudo baba gozi onye obone di nebe nefa Kristi di nwanyi. Somebody shout hallelujah.
In NSUKWA is Uche Aston, and this is NOL 24 TV.